Let's go find Rhenda. I believe I hear her around this way.
I found a job to keep cool in the summer.
You look kind of wet.
Look at my name. I wonder if I just took a scrub brush with soap.
You know, that would probably be an interesting thing. It's just like get it wet, spray it wet.
Look at how...
And then scrub it and then spray it off.
Yeah, because I think it needs help, because even where I've done this, it's slow and tedious, and it just wastes a lot of water.
If we have brushes, that would work good. Even a rag would probably work good. Just a bucket and...
But I think I'm going to stop right there for now. My hand's a little... I've done that part of the house.
Yeah.
But anyway, I did from like there down, and I'm cool. I'm wet, but I'm cool.
So this is a cool job on a hot day.
Cool job on a hot day. It's very nice, actually. Yeah. So we're standing under this gorgeous walnut tree. We got big rocks put in down here because the water comes across from up here on this property down here and kind of washes it out. So they put some good things. And look what I found here standing under this tree. He found his scythe. And some things are just meant to be scythed. He just scythed all in the backyard where it was just nothing but weeds. And this at least gets it down so that I can get the mower into it if we needed to do the mower. I don't know that we need the mower on this part. Doing an amazing job. So can it go lower or not?
The shorter grass just seems to lay down.
Really?
Stiffer stuff stays up, but the stuff that's not real stiff just lays down in front of it. So I don't know if I sharpen it well enough or what. Still working on my technique to keep it held right.
You know, I gotta really hope that that doesn't fall out of your hand there and come flying at me.
Quite a beast.
All because of Justin Rhodes' Great American Farm Tour.
At this point of our pergola construction, we've got the first 3 of 13 up. We explained how they were put together. Now we're showing how they are up. They're in the ground, a little bit of straightening and leveling, and then we're running these 2x4s between them, fastened from the top, and from these 2x4s is where the supports can hang for whatever plants we may be growing there.
Aren't they amazing?
I think they look great. They're going to do a fantastic job. They're a great addition to the garden.
Right here, hanging down on this side, we're going to have hanging strawberry plants. No bunnies can get them.
We're excited about this. This is a great construction, inexpensive to put together, very functional, lots of ways to use it. Use your imagination of what you want to do. We're going to be doing that. Yeah, it is actually.
So what he's going to do now is tie the string up to the top of one of the supports.
You know, come in a little closer. Let's show what this is. This is not string. This is a small rope.
They said at least an eighth of an inch in order for it to hold up.
Yeah, this is probably an eighth.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No, I think it's an eighth.
So it's, yeah, okay. Maybe 3/16, but it's plenty strong to hold the tomatoes. That's the plan.
And then you tie it around the base of the tomato.
We're going to tie it down here. So I want to put a little tension on it and be able to tighten it up and not lose it. So at this point, looks like I need to pull that one out. Let him come out. We don't need him in there.
You don't want any leaves in there, do you?
No. That one may be coming off anyway, but
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool, Jim.
So that's got it fairly taut, which is what we were after. Okay.
All right. Now come the tomato clips.
And prune while I go, it looks like.
Oh my goodness, we had to do this so many times last year.
I think this is going to be the only time we have to do it this year.
This is amazing.
Look at this.
I know.
So
Look at our tomatoes already.
I'm going to take these lower ones off that are right on the cover, right on the
Okay, so tell them what you're doing.
Well, these
if they're under the fruit.
If they're under the fruit, but also if they're touching the ground, you really don't want branches that are going to be touching the ground. Oh, this one's broke off anyway.
Because then they can cause disease.
Yeah, they can pick up disease from there.
This one.
This one.
Yeah, these two. That's great.
Okay.
How beautiful.
So we're in better shape. You know, it seems a pity sometimes to cut them like that, but you're going to be amazed at how much grows out of this thing. We haven't lost anything, and by protecting them, it helps.
I'm going to ask a question that they might ask. Is this going to grow up here? It's not going to hit this. It's going to keep growing up.
This keeps this from falling.
I know, but is it going to grow with it? Is it going to go up?
Well, yeah, it slides. So this
Maybe
plant
cut this
will
one off.
Push it up if it needs to. Okay.
Okay, and so this will just come up the string with this as it's growing.
Well, what happens is it doesn't grow down here. It grows up here. The ends grow.
Oh,
you're going to see this get bigger, but it's not going to go up.
Okay, cool.
I think normally we think that they go up.
All right,
but
now
that's not what I watch happens when they grow.
I'm going to move to the other side. And this morning I added nitrogen, I added a blood meal to all of the tomatoes and peppers. I think you're over, oh yeah, you're right underneath it.
Perfect. This one is perfecto.
Oh, it's so great when you can visualize something and it actually works. I'm going to show how you're doing your knot. And then you pull something through, right?
Yeah.
I mean, in a minute.
Well, I don't pull anything through there. That becomes my pulley right there that I'm going to go on. And
so you wind that around there and then go in your loop and pull it down. Then how do you get it to stay? Maybe you make the next one a little bit longer. No, that's perfect. Look at that. That's perfect. Look at these. These are little, I think Romas.
yeah.
So many blossoms on it. See, they just got hot, Jim.
Yep.
See, this did too. So we need to get water on it. We bought these tomato clips in Oregon and then never got to use them.
How are we looking there? Think we're okay on this guy?
Yeah.
I got some suckers that need to come off.
I thought I did some this morning.
Well, these need to come. So, for those of you who haven't pruned tomatoes, I can give you a little bit of instruction. For those who know how to do it, you can probably correct me like crazy. Wherever you have a branch coming, if you come in on this one right here, Rhenda.
Okay.
Now, you see this branch here? This is, it's kind of hard to see.
Okay.
See, this branch here is the main branch. This is a sucker growing up in the little crevice there. You want to take that off. Because it becomes extra, it's not really needed.
It's called a sucker because it sucks the life out of it. It
sucks the life, and it doesn't really help. It doesn't make any good things happen. So, and I'm going up here, I'm finding wherever they are. It's better to get them when they're small. It doesn't take, you know, if you let these go a few days, you're going to be way behind. And then you end up with a very messy tomato plant, and that's the last thing that we want. There's a little one right there. Let me get those out of there. But you'll find that when you do this, the tomato plant gets more light where it needs to be. It doesn't block off some of the leaves that are there, but it's able to grow taller, fill out more fruit, so on and so forth. So we're trying to keep it healthy and happy.
And then this one, Jim, I think is already turning from my nitrogen this morning. Is that possible?
Could be.
The bottom is still pretty bad, but this is standing up a lot straighter.
The newer ones are what's going to take it. The older ones won't change.
Wow, that's amazing.
Am I going to be able to get that one, or is that too far out there?
You're going to have to get it.
Okay, let me go do it while I'm on this side, then I'll switch to that side.
And then this one is, these are indeterminates. This one is a determinate. So determinates, you do not prune. It's just going to stay in a bush. Jim, is it in a bush?
It's more, yeah, it'll be more bushy. And now the difference between, one of the differences between determinate and indeterminate, the determinate, they're going to give their fruit all at the same time, within, you know, real close to one another. The indeterminate, it's going to, you can pick and it just keeps on giving. It's going to be growing more branches, putting out more blossoms.
And it will get taller than we have it, but we'll
more fruit.
We'll,
yeah,
we'll probably run it along the top.
Or start pruning it at some point. What happens, and we'll show you this in the fall, is at some point there's not enough growing season left for the tomatoes to get ripe. So you want to stop all of that growth so that what's remaining does get all the nutrition and gets fully ripe, because there's, you know, unless you want green tomatoes, if you want your tomatoes to finish off the best, be the biggest and be the most, then you stop it growing at a certain point.
We only have the first 3 and we're putting this whole distance. And so next year down here where I've just got bush beans growing, and by the way, they're all growing. See those seeds that I planted? Then we can do pole beans growing up the trellises, and instead of just bush beans. So that's kind of cool. And we have this really crummy wire up right now to keep the rabbits out, and it's not going to stay here. We're gonna figure out some other amazing thing that can go here. Somebody had asked us right to begin with why we put this so close to the driveway, and the reason is because it was here and it was long and it was straight and we could do it. And
well, plus too, a lot of it in my mind was that we wanted to show from the very front of the yard that our yard was not about grass, it was about food. And this definitely sends that message.
Absolutely.
Loud and clear.
Absolutely. So this garden over here doesn't have a fence on it. Nobody has eaten it yet. This is zucchini squash, summer squash, spaghetti squash, watermelon, pumpkin, and a great big wintry squash that will grow here. This one we planted by seed. All the others we planted with plants. But they're growing. And our raspberries are all setting on. Look at that. And then this is the garden for our friends who are using their garden over here. And I guess they have a lot of tomatillos in here because she makes a tomatillo salsa. And I think she sells it. So I look forward to buying one from her. And now, the finished project for today of these 3. Like I say, we will have them all the way down. So we have about 11 more, I think, to make. And we just made them out of the posts that are the garden timber and 2x4s. We primed them with a white paint. We actually spray painted them with an exterior paint that is really, really strong. And then we did the bottoms of them with the roofing tar. So we hope to get lots of years of use out of this.
We got a gift.
We got a gift in the mail.
What a surprise. To go to your mailbox, open up, here's an unexpected package.
This is from Idaho.
When in Idaho?
And it's from when in Idaho. Oh, I'm just saying, Idaho.
Oh, Idaho.
So,
Idaho.
So, when I first opened it up, we opened it up in the car.
Because she was so excited.
Oh, I want to show you. Look at these pot holders or things to put on my plate, you know, my hot things on. And they're all crocheted. I love crocheted things. This is great. So there's that. And there's soap. Oh, smell.
Oh, wow, yeah. What is that?
I don't know.
Not recognizing the odor.
But this is what's really cool. This is the gift that keeps on giving. It's seeds. And it's not just seeds. It's, you have to be able to pronounce them. Genovese basil.
Is that a seed right there that you just dropped?
Ooh, I don't know. These are a type of radish, Malaga radish, Moringa squash, hollyhocks. How did you know?
You mentioned something about it.
I wanted to plant hollyhocks.
At least to me you did.
I think that's a hollyhock seed right there.
Okay.
And then these are early purple Vienna kohlrabi. These are pre-1860 heirloom.
Whoa. So we need to do some seed saving.
We do. Thank you so much. This meant so much to us. How sweet as a housewarming gift to us. That's what it was, a housewarming gift. Thank you.
We appreciate it a lot.
We really appreciate it.
Tomorrow, tomorrow.
Our challenge starts tomorrow.
It's only a day away.
All right. So tomorrow, when you're seeing this video on Thursday, tomorrow on Friday is when the, I can do this, 30-day jump start to health and vitality with hardiness approach. We have all kinds of wonderful things planned. We hope you join us. We hope you share with your friends. We hope you like it. We hope you subscribe. And we hope that you have gone to hardinessapproach.com and signed up for the email so that you'll be able to get lots of good stuff in the newsletter. Disclosure here. There are no secrets. No. There's no use this potion and everything gets all better. There's no magic. This is about the right consistency, which habits, is our word for the year. The right lifestyle, the right choices, and sticking with it and having people encourage you to do it. And I even have some hints for people with large families that aren't sure they can do this. So join us. And we will be talking about when you travel. What can you do to eat right when you travel? That's hard. Trust us, we know. So we will see you tomorrow.
Bye.